All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI Bahasham RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, and Lord will, this video is edifying. Now, basically, this is going into, basically these evils that are coming. All right, the famines, the pestilence, the plagues, the destruction, the sword. Okay, all right, and basically how these people are blind. Okay, they don't see these things coming. Okay, they don't see that these evils are about to come. They don't know that, you know, destruction and the sword and the famine, that these things are about to befall them. Okay, so this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 3, and it says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." Now, all right, the prudent man, which is the wise man, prudent basically means wise, foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. All right, how do you hide yourself? You hide yourself by returning unto YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. All right, Ecclesiastes 12:1, the scriptures say, "Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. You return unto YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI, which is your creator." And Psalm 91 goes into, let's go get it. Psalms 91. Psalms 91 verse 9, it says, "Because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling." You see, and that's the point. There shall no evil befall thee. And I want to get this word refuge, which is my refuge. Refuge, it says shelter, protection, safety, security, safekeeping, sanctuary, place of shelter, safe haven, port in a storm, retreat, bolt hole, foxhole, hiding place, hide away, hide out. You see, and that's where we hide ourselves, by returning unto YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Okay, so I'm gonna read again. "The prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself." He hides by returning to YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI to be hid from the evil, to be hid from the destruction, the famines, the pestilence, the plagues, the sword. Okay, and come, man. All right, but let's go back to the verse. I'm gonna read it one more time. It says, "The prudent man foreseeth the evil." Now, the part I want to get is the word "see." That's in the word "foresee." All right, see. Okay, basically, when you see something, all right, you could basically you have the vision. All right, you could see. Okay, but if you can't, all right, people that lost their vision, they're basically known as what? Being blind, and that's what these people are. They're blind. And I have a precept for it. The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 4. It says, "In whom the God of this world," and the God of this world is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, they're the rulers of this world. You see, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And who's the wicked? Malachi 1:4. All right, Edom shall be called the border of wickedness. All right, and these are the people that rule this earth, that rule America, which is Babylon the Great, that ruled this revived Roman Empire, America, NATO, and the EU. Okay, so it says, "In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not." You see, so they're blinded. Okay, hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of a Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High Yahweh, should shine unto them. And that's the point, man. You see, these people are blind, all right, and they don't have, like the scriptures say, lest the light of the glorious gospel of a Mashiach should shine unto them. They don't have the light. They don't have this gospel. You see, but those that are in the truth, that return unto YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI, the scriptures speak about how ye are the children of the light and of the day, and not of darkness. All right, so come, man. All right, so I'm gonna read again. "In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of a Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them." And right, we have this gospel, we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, and within this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, it reveals Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You know, it reveals his plans. You know, the ushering in what? The MICRO, CHIP, the chip, you know. All right, how this devil basically he's gonna usher in a digital currency, a cashless society, and payments, you know, buying and selling purchases is gonna be made by a CHIP that he's gonna want inside you. All right, and that's in Revelation the 13th chapter. You see, and this and basically the thing that's happening now with this Vanessa, all right, you can't come to this bar, you can't go to this restaurant, you can't come to this event, all right, without having a Vanessa. You can't have this type of job unless you have a Vanessa. You know, all roads is gonna lead to the CHIP. All right, and these people are blind, man. Okay, because they don't see these things happening. All right, they don't see the gradualism and the conditioning that's taking place. You may have some, all right, but they don't see the overall picture as those that do, all right, that are within this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that have the light of the glorious gospel of HaMashiach YAHAWASHI. Because the scriptures speak about, let me get the verse. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, and what's happening now? That's a part of these devil's devices, the gradualism and conditioning. All right, conditioning basically goes into, let me get the definition actually. Conditioning. Conditioning. It says the process of training or accustoming a person or animal to behave in a certain way or to accept certain circumstances. And that's what you see, all right, people have done, you know, with the first starting with the, you know, the mask. You can't come into this store unless you're wearing the you know what. All right, you can't come into this building unless you're wearing the you know what, right? You can't come to this event unless you're wearing the you know what. No kids can come to this school unless you wear the you know what. But now it's transitioned to what? The Vanessa. All right, well, this devil is saying you can't come inside this restaurant, you can't come to this bar, you can't come to this venue, you can't attend this event, you can't get on this train or you know, or board this flight, you know, unless you had the Vanessa. That's conditioning. Okay, all right, that's gradualism. Okay, and eventually all roads lead to what? The CHIP, the MICROCHIP, man. Okay, and more of the conditioning and gradualism is with the cashless and contactless payments. All right, the Apple Pay, the Samsung Pay, the Cash App, the credit cards, all these things have been conditioning and gradualism. You see, because they can't go from cash straight to, all right, Rev 13 and 16. They can't go, all right, straight from cash to the CHIP. No. All right, they put the contactless payments, all right, the digital payments, the Cash App, the Apple Pay, the Samsung Pay, you know, the PayPal, the credit cards, you know, getting people basically making cash obsolete. All right, and through this this Cat 91 or this C91, all right, that they basically forwarded in the earth, all right, basically cash is becoming more obsolete and people are basically been more geared towards contactless and cashless payments. That's because what they're going to bring in is this digital currency, this cashless society where purchasing, buying and selling payments are going to be done digitally, man. Okay, so and that's part of that, all right, that conditioning. And I'm gonna get the verse. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a marcus in their foreheads, in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that's the point, man. You see, you will not be able to buy and sell unless you receive this devil CHIP. Because like I said, they're going to usher in a cashless society, man. And these people, it's like they know, all right, about, because like it was an article that I bring out a lot when I go into the CHIP. Okay, basically going into how from basically how technology has evolved, you know, from the phones in our pockets to the smartwatches on our wrists. But now for some, the technology is getting under their skin. And once again, that's a part of that, those devices. That's still a part of that conditioning and gradualism. And this is what's going to take place. All right. You know, Esau pushing the agenda with, you know, transhumanism, combining man with technology, you know, with this new innovative technology, we could do this, we could do that. We could cure neurological brain damage. We could cure paralysis. We could do this and that. You know, he's trying to present himself as if that's the way, as if he's God. All right. But like the scriptures say, woe to him. Basically, curse is the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his armor, whose heart departed from the Lord, YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. Because we're not going to trust in Esau. We're not going to trust in Egypt and his system. We're going to trust in YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI. You see, because imagine these times, you know, when it's famines, you know, all right, and this devil, all right, he's probably, you know, going to give out rations and, you know, food, you know, to people. And you can't even touch the food unless you have the markers, man. All right. You can't get victuals, all right, or shelter unless you have the markers. OK, basically, you're going to be excluded from this man's society unless you receive the markers, man. OK, and we're seeing basically we're seeing inklings of it take place now, starting with the Vanessa, which goes back to what? That conditioning. All right, because without the Vanessa, this devil is taking the benefits, the delicacies, the pleasures of his society away from you. OK, once again, the restaurants, the bars, attending certain events, certain matches, certain games, you know, you may like to go see, but you can't do it anymore unless you take the Vanessa, man. All right. So, and this devil has put these people on just or I saw the image of basically it's like a person he was running, right? And basically this devil got you people in an endless circle. You know, if everybody take the Vanessa, you know, then everything could go back to normal. Now you got all these people that's taking the Vanessa. You know, you got cases still up. All right, but basically this place not going back to normal. He's just using this to usher in his new world order. All right, this digital currency, this cashless society, which you people are blind to. So, really, that's the point. And actually, let me end it off with one more verse. Revelation 14:9. This book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his markings in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." Man, you're going to receive of that destruction. All right, all those that take, all right, this devil's markets, man, that take this CHIP. This is where it's all leading to. All right. But man. All right, so really that's the point. Lord, will this video is edifying. I'm going to close it out. Getting infinite praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI Bahasham RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone, time of this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.